A good day to you. Here we are, this 24th day of November, just above the freezing point, 1 degree downtown Halifax, on the doorstep of City Hall. There is in the background, you can see the setup that Stephen Wilsack and I set up last Saturday. We are going to continue to stay here. It's chilly, it's the beginning of another work day, and there's a big day here, a transition day. As you know, Stephen Wilsack has been here for many, many days. Not as many as the residents here, so let's make that very clear. But at the end of my day, I'm coming here tonight. I will be taking over the responsibilities. It sounds like it's going to be a very interesting weekend. Lots of things happening here in the city. The good thing is sunshine is in the forecast for the next few days. The temperature is going to drop. I think the high today is I don't know, I think it's -5. It's going to be chilly today, -8 tonight, but sunshine, so that is the good thing. So that being said, if you're in the city and you have some donations, sleeping bags, propane, we'll let Steve talk a little bit more about the donations. We're here. The tent is here. Please stop and help out if you can. So let's bring Steve into the conversation. And before he unloads on what's happened in his life, I just want to give a shout out to the Facebook group Helping End Homelessness in Nova Scotia. They have allowed our shows to get some traction, and the more eyeballs that we have on the situation, the better. Stephen Wilsack, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Matt.
How was your night?
It was really, really cold, brutally cold actually, and I had a friend of mine, Eric, who came over yesterday, and he was just utterly disgusted in terms of what he's seeing here. And Eric is an amazing individual. He's been homeless himself. He's been able to get himself back on track, and when he sees this, he's upset as well. And it's been a long week. We had a great day yesterday in terms of media coverage. Shout out to Global News. They ran a extremely moving piece, and it was extremely well done. So thank you, Sky, for that. We also had Leah. She was on CBC.
As it happens, CBC Radio.
As it happens.
Across the nation, coast to coast.
Coast to coast, and she's telling her story. And ultimately what's happening here is we're issuing a cry for help. We're telling you that this without home situation in 10 cities is in a crisis mode, and I'm pleading for a call to action for everyone to really, really figure something out. Winter's here. People are cold.
It's cold.
I have people here 5 o'clock this morning. They were pilfering around our table, and I said, don't pilfer. Everything that's there, it's for you. And they had some chocolate, milk. We gave them 2 jackets, and they were ecstatic, and they were warm, and I don't know if we can actually do that, but there you go. And there they are there. This is 5 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know if you notice a reflector on there, but that's going to save their life at nighttime.
Absolutely.
So this weekend, there's a lot going on here, and if you have a chance to stop by, Matt's going to be here. You can have an opportunity to talk to some of our residents firsthand. I'm going to give a cry for help for propane. Bring one down, we can give you another one back. And what we have done the past 8 hours, we have our fire pit. I don't know if you showed that, Matt?
Right here.
Okay. So we had in conjunction with City Hall and the fire department, we had them come down to inspect everything, and they told us that we shouldn't be doing this, we shouldn't be doing that, and they're giving recommendations back, and we're working with the Halifax Fire Department and other groups to figure out how we can make this as safe as possible. So what we've done here, we set up our circle of friends with our fire pit with propane. We set up our table outside that we can make coffee, tea, hot chocolate for anyone. And then we also set up a charging station there. We've had donations of food last night, as Matt mentioned. And
Hope Blooms.
Hope Blooms, absolutely. A phenomenal organization.
Yeah,
and
amazing.
So let's sleep on it. Let's figure out what we can do. And let's, one by one, make these tents disappear.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't stress it enough. We need help.
We do. We're getting help, and let's just keep the help continuously helping.
Yeah, and thank you for the donations.
Yeah.
There's not a few hours that doesn't go by that we're getting donations. And we're working with the other encampments. There's the one out in Lower Sackville. They stopped over yesterday, and we're going to be all working together, and they're going to distribute excess donations to this encampment and others, and we're going to work with them as well in order to continually make people's lives better.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Okay,
Stephen.
my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. I apologize for the shakiness. It's cold here this morning. The sun is up. We got blue sky, and it's another day on this property, Grand Parade Square, City Hall, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, in case you don't know. We'll have one final update with Stephen Wilsack before he heads home for the weekend. We'll do that probably 4:30, 5 o'clock this afternoon. But as of right now, you are in the moment with Matthew.